Wait. My dad just called me because my sister is still at home. Bitch, where are you?
So let's go ahead and get started.
Pause. Hey guys, so I was busy dancing and twerking and forgot to film an intro. I'm gonna do that now even though I look like shit in this frame. So today's video is a talk through makeup tutorial on a look I posted on my Facebook page. This tutorial is, I think, the easiest way to create a cut crease. So if you want to know how to do a cut crease easily, then keep on watching.
So if you're following me on Facebook or Instagram, I posted there a quick tutorial on the look that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recreate it. I filmed that maybe 2 days ago. So yeah, I wanted to recreate it. I didn't have time to film a makeup tutorial wherein I was speaking in the video. So I'm gonna do that now. Oh, it's so hot. I'm sorry if you can hear noises like the airplanes, the rain, or the fan. It's really hot here in the Philippines, so there's nothing I can do. So I'm just gonna zoom you in, guys, and we'll start with the video. So as you noticed, I do have my base on, my foundation, concealer, and powder, and I also have my eyebrows on. Since this video just focuses on the eye makeup look, I am gonna put on my cheek area, like my contour, bronzer, blush, and highlight, and also my lips on camera. As you've seen in the title, it says easy, colorful cut crease because I know cut crease can be a little bit overwhelming at first. When you see it on Instagram, it's like, whoa, how did they do that? That's how I was also back then when I didn't know what cut crease is. I was just so overwhelmed on how they did it. So this video will focus on how you can easily do your cut crease. I do have a little bit of concealer there. I'm gonna set it first with a powder, just very lightly because I am gonna put on concealer on top later on. I don't want it to cake up that much. I'm just gonna use a little bit of loose powder. This is the NYC. I'm just gonna use a smaller brush. I'm gonna focus this on the transition area. I don't want it to be patchy and not be blendable. I'm gonna use a blending brush and start off with my transition shade. I'm gonna use this pink blush from my Makeup World contour palette on the transition area. When I say transition area, that is the area between the lid and the brow bone. I'm just gonna sweep this in, putting it on a lower area first. When I place the transition shade, I'm gonna do circular motions and blend it upwards. I feel like I needed a little bit more color, like it doesn't show up as pink as I want it to be. So I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use this peach blush. I'm just putting it on top of the first one. There we go. Next, I'm gonna use a tapered brush, and then you can use whatever purple eyeshadow you have. I'm just gonna use this purple shade from my MAC Studio eyeshadow palette. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. You want to put it precisely on the crease area. This will help to have a depth. Be careful not to put it as high as the first two shades. I'm also putting it on the outer corner. The way you hold a mirror also helps on how well you apply your eyeshadow. I always put my mirror like lower so that I can see the whole lid. When you're holding your mirror like this, you don't really see the spaces really well. So be mindful on how you hold your mirror when doing your makeup. So now for the fun part, the cut crease part. I'm gonna use a synthetic brush. This is angled. You can use whatever you want. This is just easier for me to use. I'm gonna use a lighter shade of concealer. When doing this step, also be careful on how much concealer you put on. It's easier to build rather than having a hard time blending it out later. So take time on cutting out your crease. This is the easiest way I've seen on how to do a cut crease. So just be patient, and if you can't do it the first time, just practice and practice, and I'm sure you're gonna do well. I'm also gonna cut the crease a little higher than my normal crease. I'm not gonna do a full cut crease. I'm just gonna put the concealer just 2/3 of the lid. So I've put the concealer and I did my best to make it look identical. For the center of the lids, I'm gonna use a gold shade. I'm gonna use this orangey gold shade from my MAC Studio eyeshadow palette. Just putting it on the center of the lid. For the inner corners, I'm gonna use the highlight shade from my Makeup World contour palette. So for a fun pop of color, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Duo Eyeshadow in High Tide. I'm gonna use a teal shade here. This is from the Ariel collection. I'm first patting the color in and then blending it out with small motions. Oh, I love it. Blend it in also with the gold shade in the center. So I'm just gonna use a black eyeliner for outlining on the lash line and the waterline. I did one eye first because I'm gonna smudge the liner right away with the teal shade. And connecting it to the top part. I'm gonna put on mascara and pop on some lashes, and we'll finish off with the face. And I'm back. I already have my lashes. It's a long time. For you it was like a second, for me it was like an hour. Just kidding. First I'm gonna bronze my face using a big brush. I'm gonna mix the two contour shades. These are named as contour shades, but for me it's too warm to be a contour shade. That's why I use it as a bronzer. So I'm gonna use the two contour shades on the palette. That brush was too dense for me, so I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush. And then I'm gonna contour. I'm gonna use the dark brown shade here from my Paint Box by Bench palette in Simply Nude. I'm gonna use an angled brush. And then I'm gonna contour my nose, of course. For blush, I'm gonna use a pink blush that I used on my face, or my eyes rather. For highlight, of course, I'm gonna use a highlight here. I'm gonna use a fan brush. So last but not the least, the lips. I used this lip liner on that photo. This is the Essence lip liner in Satin Mauve, but I didn't really love how it looked. So I think I'm gonna mix these two. This is a red one. This is the Michido lip liner in Blaze. I think I'm gonna use this first, but ever so slightly because I don't want a red lip. I think I'm just gonna use this and not the Satin Mauve. I'm just gonna put petroleum jelly or Vaseline, whatever you wanna call it. This is what I sometimes do when I don't want a red lip, but I still want a kind of a tint on the lip. I'm just gonna line my lips with this one and then put on petroleum jelly and blend it out. And this is the final look, guys. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video. Definitely try this technique out. This is the easiest way for me to do a cut crease. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, click that notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. All the products used in this video will be listed down below in the description box, as well as my social media if you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye! Bye! Then for my inner corners, I'm going to highlight shade from my MAC Studio. No, going back in with the first brush. Going back in with the first brush. Ano ba? Oh, fuck.
If you like this video, don't forget. Ano ba? If you like this video, don't forget to hit up. If you like this video, don't forget the first.
The second video is done. Thank you, Lord. Bye!